My son is a massive dinosaur fan, so it's in his honor that I'm doing this tactic today. This one is called the 4114 T-Rex. I guess it kind of looks like a T-Rex or maybe a T-Rex claw. I don't know. The tester or the creator did test this out with Manchester City, getting a whopping 98 points in the Premier League, 123 goals. They did very well, but it's Man City. They're going to do well. But Erling Haaland had something like 65 appearances, 90 goals in all competitions. It seems pretty insane. But we're going to check it out with our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town as always. But with all that said, let's jump into the Premier League and see how our teams did. Well, 98 points for Liverpool, 139 goals. It did better for us than it did for the creator. Now, the creator did have 4 losses, 2 draws. We have 5 draws, 2 losses. But I still think it worked very well. Aston Villa in second with 83 points and 92 goals. Yeah, this is a good one. Well, Liverpool's schedule has a clean run, almost one little blemish against Arsenal, and then up to Man City's 3-1 FA Cup final loss. Unfortunately, out there, you did beat Ipswich along the way, but Carabao Cup final 4-1 win over Aston Villa. And a fantastic run through the Europa League, up to the final 2-0 win over AS Roma. So overall, yeah, this was a fantastic tactic to use. 3 trophies, 1 runner-up. It worked. And as we take a look at the squad, look at that nice green, I'm actually expecting a couple more. But if we look at goals, 36 for Salah, Nunez with 34, 26 for Gakpo. I mean, yeah, there's a lot here. 22 assists for Salah and Robertson. I mean, Salah only with a 755. And as we switch over to Aston Villa's domestic cups, you can see FA Cup 4th round is where they lose out to Manchester City 0-1. And we already saw the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup final 4-1 to Liverpool. But they have a fantastic run through the Conference League themselves, 4-0 win over FC20. So overall, runners-up in the Carabao Cup, winners of the Conference League, second place in the Premier League, pretty nice. Greens, not a lot there though, but you get 26 goals for Zaniolo, not bad. Diaby and friends, only with 12. That's interesting to see. 20 though for Luis. Assists, 20 for Digne is fantastic. 18 for Matty Cash and Douglas Luiz. And then average rating Digne with a 736. Data hub for Liverpool, looking fantastic. We've seen it time and time again, and I'm sure we'll see it again after this. Tackling percentage is just on league average, though. But 366 goals per game is through the roof. 0.71 conceded, 0.78 XG against. And Aston Villa, exact same as Liverpool, just a bit down. They don't have the dribbles, though. But goals per game, 2.42 for them. Very well done. 1.11 conceded, 1.22 XG against. Premier League stats, Liverpool with 2.58 points per game, fantastic. Aston Villa with 2.18. Most goals, Liverpool in first with 139, through the roof. Aston Villa with 92. Fewest shots against, Liverpool with 255, Aston Villa with 346. Most possession, 54% for Liverpool, 51 for Aston Villa. Most dribbles made, Liverpool making the list with 689, and most shots for Liverpool with 729. I'm actually surprised it's not higher, but 572 for Aston Villa. I'm not even going to leave you in suspense. Ipswich Town doing a fantastic job this time around. 105 points, 126 goals. Very well done. Well, they are out in the Carabao Cup 4th round, 1-2 against Newcastle, and we saw that they're dropped down in the semi-finals in extra time against Liverpool. An absolutely fantastic season. Sure, Carabao Cup is just average, but semi-finals is fantastic for the FA Cup, and first place is always a nice place to be. And of course, squad-wise, 6 in the green. That's crazy. 27 goals for Hurst, though. Very well done. 13 for Al Hamadi. And then assist 27 for Leif Davis. That is through the roof with a 7.51 for Leif Davis as well. Championship stats, 2.28 points per game for Ipswich in first. Most goals in first with 126. Well done. Fewest shots against in third with 370. Most dribbles made in seventh with 746. And most shots for in first with 726. Wow. Really drawing or coming very close to Liverpool these days on the shots for, where previously they were well above them. So the tactic itself. Sweeper, keeper, and defend is where we start. Fullbacks on the left and the right in attack. Ball playing defenders in defend in the central spots. A roaming playmaker in support next to a CM in support. Inside forward in support on the left. An inside forward in attack on the right. Pressing forward in support next to an advanced forward in attack. Balanced mentality. In possession, attacking with his narrow. Approach plays pass into space. Underlap on the left and the right. Focus play down the left and the right. Passing directness is shorter. Tempo is higher. Low crosses run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line. Trigger press much more often, prevent your goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. So how did this do for our three teams overall? I mean, clearly, fantastic. I mean, we've seen it actually the last couple of matches or so, or last couple of tactics or so, they've been doing really well. First place, 105 points. You're only a couple of points off, though, from Leicester in third. So that was a very competitive season in the championship. But in Liverpool, I mean, yeah, 98 points to 83 to Aston Villa, all the way down to 77 for Tottenham. Yeah, it went well. Let's just say it went well. Aston Villa, I mean, could pull up a couple of losses into wins or draws and at least get some points up in there. And as I always say, if you took control of this, you could do a lot better yourself. I am just doing a holiday season. My coaches and everything are doing everything for me. So if you took control of the matches, the shouts, the training, the transfers, you could do a lot better here. But overall, I would say this is definitely a 4-2-4 to look at. But that's it for me, 7 FM for the Football Manager blog channel. Say thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.